In my generation, most of us are influenced by social media from a very much younger age than any other generation.
There's a negative side to that unchecked screen time, which can lead to poor sleep, memory issues, and poor overall mental health.
After these photos were taken, I made up an excuse or two, and I insisted on being alone. I stayed home crying by myself because I didn't feel beautiful.
And a lot of people don't know what the hell it means to be a high-value woman, so of course, I'm gonna break it down for you.
It really became this constant bombardment of the highlight reel of everyone else's life. I was looking and scrolling through and seeing these idealized versions of other people, and that was detrimental to my own self-worth and confidence.
And then you go on Instagram and you see like models, influencers, celebrities, things like that, and you're just like, oh, well, I'll never be like that.
You need to get in the gym, walk in there and say, I'm going to fight the best fighter here every single day and not quit until you can eventually beat him. But most people are not man enough for that.
From that point on, especially after I got into high school, it changed my life. I saw the influencers, social media celebrities, living their perfect life. I constantly ask myself this one question: what am I doing with my life?
Most of the images we see each day aren't random. They're chosen, selected from dozens, sometimes hundreds of alternatives. They're edited, refined, and shared at a specific moment. Current algorithms aim to show content designed to be watched quickly and then replaced just as fast. That pace changes how we engage. We spend less time with any one image or video, but see far more of them. Research from the Royal Society for Public Health found that image-based platforms like Instagram are linked to higher levels of anxiety, concerns around appearance, and feelings of disconnection among young people. Psychologists describe part of this through upward social comparison, where we measure ourselves against people we believe are doing better than us. In moderation, that can be useful, but when it becomes constant, it starts to shift how we see ourselves. Online, we're rarely seeing everyday life. We're seeing highlights, adjusted moments, and when those become the reference point, everything else starts to feel like it falls short. Media theorists have argued social media is making what you say meaningless. Without context or tone, images can be separated from their original intention and understood in entirely different ways. Psychologist Sherry Turkle suggests that we are lonely but afraid of intimacy. Online, we present simpler versions of ourselves while interpreting equally simplified versions of others. As a photographer, this is something I've become more aware of over time. Even small choices, what's included in the frame, what's left out, how something is edited, can shift how an image is understood. It made me question the role of my own work, not just how I create images, but how they might be understood by the people viewing them. I wanted to hear directly from the people those images are made for, not photographers, but the consumers we target. How do these images actually make people feel? And are we aware of their impact?
Instagram, YouTube, Discord,
Snapchat, Instagram, even TikTok.
I was on Instagram, I was on YouTube, I was on Tumblr.
TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, the main ones.
Instagram, YouTube, Discord. I'm just on my phone.
like Instagram Reels and all the Reels and all the Shorts and all the TikToks have done irreversible damage to our minds.
I just be scrolling that shit too much. Yeah.
A lot of doom scrolling.
Yeah, like I'll be on like YouTube on my computer and I'll just start scrolling there.
Because even though I question that stuff, I still end up, zoning out for like 2 hours on my phone. I'm like, okay, well I needed to do uni work and now I'm not gonna get 8 hours of sleep.
I just find myself just constantly scrolling and it's so bad.
online friends and stuff is a good way to have connections with people even if they're not near you, but I'd say being in an unfamiliar place, like, you should definitely try to have in-person people as well.
There's always, like, since we're so connected, everyone can be talking to whoever, whenever. It's kind of hard to tell who's actually like your friend and who isn't if it's someone you've never met.
If you kind of rely on social media as your only source of being social, it can fully isolate you from the world, and I think that's really a shame.
I feel like that is very damaging because socializing solely online is just not the same. It's just really rough because then, the moment you're off your phone, you're just, there's nothing. There's no one there really.
I could be interacting with someone online or something, and then when that activity is done and there's nothing else to do, I would like just kind of sit there, and there's like nothing else is happening, so it's sort of just like, what should I do now?
You just feel alone, like, every time you log off, and yeah, that's very, very bad, I think.
But it was loneliness that got to me.
It can isolate you in the way you act with people. You can fully rely on it and then not have any social interactions.
But what you do feel is the FOMO is being left out of things.
I guess for me it's more like, almost FOMO, like, damn, I'm missing out on spending this cool time with my mates.
We kind of put up a picture of the best version of ourselves, and that's what people use social media for.
So I feel like, a lot of social media accounts always post the best of the best because that's who they want to be.
Yeah. You really try to act a certain way to try and fit in. It's ridiculous at times.
Especially when it's like the way you look and the way you act. I think that creates like a boundary almost between who you actually are and who you're trying to present.
I was just like, man, this is like a perfect person. I don't really want to see all that and whatnot.
So then I started caring more about that stuff and thinking, maybe I need to dress a certain way if I want to post myself.
I know, like, imagine themselves like as that body, but that body doesn't even exist.
Like, damn, that guy looks good. I don't look that good, so it's like that still a little, but.
Especially as a kid, it really messed with my mental health and the way I view myself.
There's people that will tell you look great, but there's also people that will point out little details that you didn't even know about yourself and gives you a lot of insecurities.
But if you, like, I don't know, center your whole life on trying to look as good as you can, the best as you can on every single social media, you're just gonna burn out.
How far will you go with this? It's gonna, like, eat away at your personality until you don't know who's like the social media you and the real you.
It's unrealistic, and it creates negative mindsets in people that they're not good enough for not doing that.
The world telling me that I was not in the right place and I was not worthy of being there.
I suppose when it comes to modifying things like photos of people and stuff like that's super easy to do. So
it's kind of tough, like finding content that hasn't been edited in any way. Like, people want to show the best side of themselves, so.
See, people are using AI and like editing like apps a lot nowadays, faking how they look, and it's got other people thinking, I wish I looked like that, I wish I looked like that. But in reality, these people don't look the same like in real life as how they do online.
They'll see a person, and that person is completely fake.
Even if there's not a filter slapped on it, more makeup to make it look better, or even a better camera quality, or a LUTs or a lens.
Especially things that even if I can see that they're edited, it will still have kind of a subconscious effect on me.
I do agree on some part that has caused so many very, very harmful indoctrinations of young girls into believing that that is an ideal they have to reach.
So I think that, especially for younger girls, is very damaging, because that's the norm now.
I feel like there's gotta be some filter on stuff. Like, you can see whatever, whenever. Looking at the wars going on with like all the politicians and stuff, and when you're 12, like, what? I don't want to see that.
Fashion, I'll see modeling, I'll see games development, I'll see stuff about games, I'll see general news. Sometimes my Instagram will show me car accidents or, police body cam footage of shootings or whatever. That what the hell did I just watch kind of thing. But I don't know, maybe I'm desensitized a little bit to it.
We are losing our autonomy in technology. We need to fight for it tooth and nail, and that includes not letting social media choose what we see and choose what we like.
And the world is not all pretty pictures and filters, and I hope that everyone will like realize that and just be a little bit more real.
I started this documentary wanting to explore how photography, editing and image sharing on social media affect people. But after speaking to different people, it became clear it was about something much bigger. Almost everyone I interviewed had been affected in some way, through comparison, self-esteem, pressure or loneliness. These feelings seem to stay with people long after they put their phones down. Many of them trace these experiences back to being young and realized they never really left. I think the real impact is that even though we don't fully believe the images we see online, it doesn't stop them from hurting us. And long after the images disappear, the feelings they have created often remain.